Choosing our next scenario. Let me plug in my headset so you don't have to listen to my sound. Earbuds are getting ready. I think we're ready for Kellam's Bridge. I think that was the next set, and I think I had a kind of a wonky strategy. I clicked human by mistake, which I really don't like to do. So I just want to play the AI, test the AI. Some scenarios I've played so far have been pretty decent. Some have been not so decent. So we are going to remove the display here, and we're going to go for our next game. Continue last game. I'll go to new game because I think the last game of that one I think I won. So we need to select Heroes of Normandy. I only have the 2 available in the starter kit, of course. Kellam's Bridge, I think we played that one a number of times. The bridge hit at Quigney or something like that. Sakawigny or Sakainya or whatever. So I played it a number of times. The Germans, the Americans in this scenario against the AI is pretty bad, but it doesn't mean it's a bad scenario. I just think you need to play as the Germans versus the Americans. I played it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times as the Germans. I won 3 and I lost 2. I think the very first one I played, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I did the victory conditions wrong, but yet I still won. The second game I moved to the side, and I figured out that the Germans need to engage the Americans. Otherwise, if they get any victory points on you, you pretty much are behind. So you need to punch him in the face first to get your victory points. And once that, you have the advantage. Then he has to attack you. And since you have tanks, you get them all down. So that's what we're looking at there. There's one game, I think the American was really aggressive on me. That was a fun engagement. There's a lot of in-close fighting on the bocage. So I think this one's very replayable, especially depending on where you go, as the Germans only, but not as the Americans. The Americans, it's an easy win. As the Germans only, play it. The Americans, the Germans actually won't even enter the board, that particular board. They'll just keep shooting at targets. And essentially what you'll do is you get free kills. Avoid that. Play it, go through it, win it, play the next game, Kellam's Bridge. That's what we're doing here. No games on record. Briefing is you're extending the game from last game, so whatever guys you had available last game. I think they add guys more. It really doesn't tell you what they add more into it. I think that would be like a what you picked up. I think you just get a whole crap load of squads. You get your tanks, maybe your leaders, maybe another medic, and a crap load more squads. But I'm not sure, like, if you lose 3 tanks, what I wanted to do in that last one was lose like 2 tanks, win the game, and see how many tanks it goes to the next one. Maybe it only takes 1 tank. I don't know. Maybe you'll see that next time. But anyway, you're attacking a bridge. The Americans have 5 squads, decent squads, 2 leaders, 3 foxholes, an AT gun, and a medic. And then Able Company sets up on this side of the river. 2 squads, 2 half squads rather, 2 bazookas, and a wreck. I think the wreck should be placed, I don't know where. I'm not familiar with the map. The Germans get 10 squads, 2 half squads, 2 leaders, 3 leaders, medic, 2 MG42s. It says 2 Panzer 35s, and the 81mm offboard mortar mission. The first time I played it, I thought the Americans had the offboard mortar mission. So 5 turns, quick game. You essentially have to get across the bridge. Pretty much all you have to do. And this is just a mini campaign. So I will do the human player, computer player. I will do full fog of war, so you don't know where they are at all. I think it's better that way. Scenario length, keep it as designed. Balance, keep it as designed. And we're just going to fire it up. But I always go full fog of war. That way, when you come in a new scenario, you can enjoy it for like, where the hell are they going to pop up? Sort of like the old board game Ambush. You don't know where they are. And based on players' setups, once they start being submitted, you will be confronted with a number of setups. So, fog of war. All right, I got to set up. This is not a Okay, I had 3 tanks in my last one. To be honest, you don't need tanks in this one. Let's go tank. Oh my goodness. Okay. I need to go. I don't want to put my tanks out in the open. Well, let's just put them over here for now. Just get them out of the way. And what we're gonna do is we need to load up the front. We got a hero. We've got an MG4. We're gonna put. What I did on the other one, I put this bad boy. Oh, whoop. I put this bad boy over here, but I don't want the medic. I want this guy. Oops. It's not really what I want. Pressing the wrong button. These guys out more central. Let's just put them here for right now. Okay, so boom. Boom, we just need guys across, and we just need to load up the front. There, 2 guys here. MG42, let's put him over here. Bring the leader. Okay. Bring the leader centralized. That's our hero, right? That's fine. And we could bring him. I think our range is the same as theirs. Let's just double up on some of these guys. He's got the melter, he's got the medic, he can't do anything back there. Let's just there's a lot of bocage right there, so that's pretty good. And range is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not very far. Not very far. We're just gonna load them up. Put him right there. Leader. We'll put him right there. We'll activate the whole stack and move them separate. Actually, we're gonna put the medic somewhere else. We're just gonna put the medic here. And we're gonna select. That's the one thing I don't understand. Is like, say I select this hex, right? And I want to select the leader. Well, once you first pop open a hex, when you select the leader, it deselects him. And then you scroll through the units knowing that you screwed up, and then you do it again, and now it selects him. Just click on the unit that I select, and then pop the other guys as you do it. Or maybe the idea is to, okay, I don't want him, and that leaves him. It's kind of like backwards thinking on that one there. So hold on, my dog's barking. I gotta let the dog in. 1 second. What? I don't have any food. Good girl. All right. So that's kind of the idea behind that. I mean, I can understand that. I don't think it's really maybe documented is easy, but because it's just switches between the two all the time, and then you have to add them this way, and then you subtract them that way. I mean, because it's a tactical game, you're more thinking about tactics, and there's more little things to think about, and so sometimes the interface you just kind of forget. You know, I've played a number of games already, and I just keep forgetting how the interface is being conducted. So that's just me. Just a learning disability I have to overcome. So I'm gonna put the leader here. These 3 squads, I don't want 3 squads in a hex, because essentially if we see somebody in the beginning, we want to make sure we move somebody. And we're gonna put the medic here just for the heck of it. But essentially we're just gonna charge the bridge to see if we can get across the bridge. Our tanks, let's put our tanks. This will have to be down here. This will be down here across the way. This is whatever. Oh yeah, we have the mortar barrage too as well, so we might need a leader. we might need the leader more. He needs LOS. I'm not sure if something's going to be... Let's put him here. That's for the hell of it. Okay, so there's that. And then our tanks, we need to move behind the bocage. That way, we're going to put one here. We're going to angle him that way. So we can, you know, drive here and then get a good shot over there. He's going to have... Oops. He's going to have a couple guys on this side. So the next tank, we're going to put... Actually, what we can do is, just so we don't get surprised by a bazooka guy somewhere, we're going to put him in the back. We can hammer one side. So let's say let's put it right here. Turn it to the left so he can get around this corner real quick. Oh, put him here. Put the other guy. That'll be far enough away, and we'll put him... That's fine. That should be fine. Yeah, that should be fine right there. We'll just move him up on this. We'll just concentrate on one side. Matter of fact, we could actually probably put both of our MGs on one side, just to concentrate our firepower on one side. What we'll do is we'll put the medic over here, because we need that medic to keep those machine guns running. We should put the medic there because there's no cover. I'd love to get here, but I'm not sure there's going to be any cover for that. Actually, let's deselect. Let's disassemble that one, or what's the term in this game? Non-deploy, I guess. I don't know. Undeploy. Anyway, I'm going to move this machine gun up to get behind cover. This one's going to give perhaps a initial shot on something we might be able to see, hopefully, and go from there. So that's our setup. Let's just submit this setup. What's the submit setup options? Nope, it's hotkey list. Submit setup. Submit unit setup for scenario. Okay, so let's go F5 and send setup. Okay, so this is just a rush the bridge. We have 5 turns, rush the bridge, machine guns one side, to pound one side, tanks on one side, pound one side. So we have nobody firing from this side. We just blitz one side. Our leaders are essentially centralized. So when the squads break or are shaken, they come back. And I think this terrain is pretty decent. +1 modifier. You can't spit at that. That's not bad. +1 is better than nothing. Bocage is exactly what you want. That's huge. But the interior hex is +1. This is decent terrain, to be honest. Better than open ground. That's what we're looking at. So let us continue. Initiative is Germans. And so what we are going to do, this is what we see. Okay, we got a guy here unspotted. We got some bozos over here with this medic. He's unspotted, but in LOS. That's fine. He's got a lot of guys there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we get to the bridge without being shot. And we got this guy over here. We're going to drop. Don't care about the bazooka. We're going to drop. He's in a heavy cover building. I'm not sure. Oh, we just call it a barrage. Okay. Let's pop it here because there's a foxhole there. So let's go here. And an impulse. Actually, I didn't want to. There we go. And end impulse. I just want the leader to do that. I think that called it in. He does nothing. Did I do that correctly? No. So let's try smoke from one unit. I usually always fail. End impulse. Smoke from the other unit. Fail. End impulse. Ordnance to hit. He rolls an 8, needs a 7. That should be a miss, right? Thank goodness. Okay, so let's go with he needs to spot him, right? Is that Bocage? He's not in Bocage, is he? That's just +1. So what's the spot modifier? So we're going to go. We're gonna low crawl there. Get full cover of the modifier, so it's an even, and it should be no effect. So that's a good deal. I actually didn't want to move both guys. You just want to move one guy to draw his fire. So it's going to end his impulse. That's fine. He's in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's in range. At least we could pepper him with some shots. This unit over here, we're going to move one of them. If they go here, he's going to get shattered. But let's try to jump this guy in melee. Let's just charge him. We don't want to spot him. We just want to charge him. 1. Fires his bazooka. I think an 8's a miss because it looks like he needs a 7. Continue moving. He'll probably shoot us. And then that is a 1-to-1 odds. I need to roll an 8. I have no modifiers. He has no modifiers. So it's an 8 to 8. I roll 7. Roll the 4. Now we're in melee, which means our tank's gonna move up. So end his impulse. That was a very effective for me, to be honest with you. So in that case, he's spot. I can't fire into the melee. Let's reinforce. If we reinforce it, we kind of lose his shot. Can we move up to the... we can't quite get up there. Let's just pause for a second on him. Let's move this up to this location here. And then we'll mantle it next round. That way we could fire at this unit, and we could fire at this unit with one of our HMGs. So that was good. And I think we're going to move the other squad. We're just going to reinforce the melee. And be done with it. Oh, he's got his 57 and a squad here, a tank here. What's this leader's ability? Assaulter. I actually love the detail. I mean, just look at this detail. This is sick. The detail in this is sick. I just want to look at the screen all day. I just want to, you know, maybe I'll take a screenshot of this. It's just a sick image because it's just beautiful. It's just a piece of work. It's a piece of art. I'll move a tank up and I'll take an image of it, and I'll use it as my backdrop instead of the other thing. So I think that's pretty cool. I just love it. So let's click on him and see what the assaulter says. This is the only way I found out what the actual skills do, is just highlight the guy and it will tell you what it does. Units in the same hex with this leader are given assault movement capabilities as defined in 6.1. They don't have red movement, so therefore they don't have red assault, but this guy has assault move capabilities. Really cool. Unfortunately, I was dumb and I used hidden spot. The other guy should have been the one spot. So this guy with the hero, let's do this. Let's not move the hero. Let's assault move, low crawl these dudes. Actually, what? We can offboard artillery? First, spotting around place, then it may be adjusted. Oh, okay, boom. Oh, we can't see anything. Let's exit that. Let's low crawl. Nope, low crawl. Nope, low crawl. We have to move in there? We can't low crawl in there? Let's just move in there then. Okay, and then end impulse. We want him there because that way he could just... He's got the hit. Total 12? No, that's a miss. And I'm not sure why that's not there. My defense is high. Hexite terrain, low marsh, +1. I'm going to be invulnerable that spot, to be honest with you. So he's fired mostly everything. We've got double melees. Let's fire this dude. Let's get some offensive capability movement. Oh, we can't spot that guy. Let's just fire at this guy. Let's go for it. These guys haven't revealed themselves in the bottom. They're not much firepower anyway. Let's just target his big boy here. Hopefully we'll roll high. We roll our 1. He rolls a 3. Doesn't really matter because he's in the +4 building. So no effect. And impulse, of course. He will probably pass. Our medic. Our medic is just going to move up here. I don't think he'll be shot from that guy. He's just going to move up a little closer, usually out of LOS from everyone in the back. He'll be fine. He's just going to rally these guys over here, hopefully. Now these bad boys here, I think those are mines there. Don't really need to move the tanks over, but we're going to have to expend one of these guys here. We're going to throw smoke, try and throw smoke. Success, just because I love smoke. And he's going to move 3. Oh, so he doesn't LOS. He's going to be shot to hell. Yeah, he's going to be hurting. Ooh, casualties, not good. That means a half squad. This guy then. Oh, it's just an impulse. That's right. That's his move is done. Shaken's fine. This guy gets to move to the wreck, maybe. You know, let's try smoke. Try smoke. Failure, and I thought that when you failed smoke that you got to move, but I guess his move is 0. We're done. We're done with that. So let me move this up here. Let's go our pass over here so you guys can see it. Our rolls over here so you guys can. Let's do our rolls up here. I'm never going to be looking at that top of the board. Right here, my capture is a little bit smaller. There we go. That's fine. So you can see most of the map. Who else do we have to move? This guy. We got this guy here. Let's just move him up a little bit. We're not going to move on top of the other guy and his impulse. I'm not sure what the NA is on this. Not a big fan of the NA. So that's some sort of air thing. I'm not sure. But, you know, he's moving in the open. We might have 3 hindrances. Let's give it a shot, baby. 11. That's never going to hit. That might do something. Give us a high roll. 4, 3, 4, 7. Hexite terrain? What hexite terrain is there? Hold on. Hold the phone. Why do you get a +3 for that? The hexite terrain's on the backside. All right. And then this tank will just move. I don't want to go in melee. We'll just move over. We don't want to assault move. We just want to move. And we want to button up. So we're going to have this whole flank covered. And so move the tank up. I don't want to pass. I think I have a couple more units. I like how that highlights the units that are actively, that you can actively move. Let's just move the hero here for the heck of it. An impulse. I think these squads, these guys here should have an active. No, they're. Oh, they were involved in the spotting. That's my mistake for doing the same thing with the other guy. This other guy is an ops 4 dropping the smoke. So that's it for that. We're passing. He should be passing and ending. Let me move this stuff over here behind me. I put it here. And this we're just going to. What is it? What is to get rid of the hotkey list? Molly, you just came in. Molly. Reverse shift hover. Where is it? I know it's up here somewhere. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna let my dog out. Because she's a pain in the butt. Pain in the butt. Hold it up. Go, go. In and out, in and out, in and out. Oh my god. So the that is Thought it was a hotkey. Thought it was P. Nope. Period. Rotate vehicle left or comma. Excuse me. V. Resume game. V. All right. So this we're gonna pop over here. You know, we might as well move this over here. Kind of out of the way. That way we'd appreciate the. This will be over here. We'll put it right here. Bottom left is better viewed for you guys. All right. So I do like you can see through them. It's kind of cool because the boxes are kind of big. Yeah. So rally phase continue. I need to mantle this weapon here or get it in operation. This unit over here is fine. We got a button up here. We got he's CE over here. He's shaking. Nothing there. We don't really have to worry about him. He's not going to be able to kill any of us over there. And that's about it. I don't think we forgot anything. Let's go. Ops for us, for the Germans. We are going to try and drop some artillery. We're going to only select a leader. Drop some artillery. Let's drop it right on top of this bad boy. Right here. And move it back. No effect. And there's a hero, of course. And that'll end his impulse. We got a hero generated every single time, half the time. That should have no effect. He's way too far. So he needs... Jeez. Wow. Okay. That's gonna be rough. All right, let's start the ball game with the big boy. No LOS, 0 chance of spotting, so we're going to deselect him. Let's go to the machine gun. We don't need to fire there. We just need to fire here. Didn't spot, so he's kind of screwed. He's outfired now. So he's done. We need to be able to stop this. Oh, it's a melee. And we're going to kill him. We lost one guy. Oh, I need to select him. And we didn't kill him in melee, so we lost one guy for nothing. So can we select a melee on that? No. What we need to do is that guy hasn't fired yet, so let's bait him. We can... He can assault move. We're going to move him. We're just going to move him here. Just out of the way. I want his units to fire so I can spot them. Like that tank. Or like that big gun. A 3, of course he hits. No effect. Wow. 2 heroes both sides for straight up. Okay, we're going to move our... Let's see, he's fired there. Let's fire back at that bad boy. Let's go for it. 0.5% chance of effect. Let's shoot this guy over here then. Rolled a 3, rolled a 2. So at least a die roll. Making him roll die. He's at 6s, so he's not going to be affected. And impulse. We need some more firepower. This here. Let's he's doomed. Okay, but now he's exposed. And impulse. Hopefully we'll get a shot on this guy. I think we need to move a leader over here. 8% chance of effect. Wow. It's gotta be higher than that. A 6 and a 2. Well, there's a +2. There's a shot. No effect. Shaken. No effect. Okay, that helps. All right, keep firing. That's all he's got to do. That's what we pay him for. And impulse. Good shot. And then we need some guys that activate those things there. Do want to move the hero? No, we want this guy. Okay, it says the road leading up to the bridge is littered with anti-tank mines, but since the mines were hastily laid, infantry could see them, tanks, however, not so lucky. Anti-tank mines are not anti-personnel mines. It shouldn't affect the infantry, but I think it blows up the infantry anyway. That's what it did in my last game. Infantry aren't made of metal, so the whole purpose of an anti-tank mine is them to... They blew me up last time, to be honest with you. Not sure what happened with that. So we're going to move there, and I think he can see him there. And we're good. We're just going to smoke and assault move the whole way across at that point. So we're going to end impulse for that guy. So he's just going to fire 4-5. I got a good roll. He got a bad roll. That's good. I love it. You need that guy across. And we need to move our tank up. Let's just move our tank up right here. No chance of effect. Fire anyway. We'll get acquisition. What was a hit? 2 plus 100. We just need a big roll on that one, that's all. Firing from Bocage, -1, so we're going to end his impulse. The medic needs to go over here. Okay, and then we're going to end the impulse for that. We're just doing some organizational stuff because pretty much he's fired all of his guys. This guy's fired an omp. Hero's ready to go. Maybe the hero can move up here. So again, they're anti-tank mines. They're not anti-personnel mines. Although they're gone now. Maybe the hero's disarming them? That's the only thing I could think of is the troops are trying to remove them. I don't know, but anti-tank mines shouldn't activate versus personnel. And it'd be nice if they would stay hidden, but that's just me. So we're done there. And then I think we still have this leader. We've got a squad here. We got a couple squads here. And let's fire at these guys. Keep firing, keep rolling dice. So all you can do is roll dice. 6 and 1. I'm good with that. +2. No effect. Casualties, good. And okay, 2 heroes out of 3 morale checks. Okay. He's done. Not a big fan of the hero thing, to be honest with you. Happens a lot. These guys here. I'm going to deselect these guys, and he's going to... Can we spot? Who can we spot? Whom can we spot? I think the spotting only happens for a little while. So you know what? I'm going to escape. I'm going to select that whole stack. We're going to click on him, him, and him. And we're going to fire right there. We rolled a 5, he rolled a 5, he's not going to affect him. Wow, okay. So we need to like roll 2 above him to give him like a +1. Not a problem with that. Not a problem. I think all my units are done. We're going to end impulse. He's going to pass. I'm going to pass. Oh, he's got those guys. This sounds pretty cool. I have to admit that I do enjoy the sound. It's pretty cool. Pass and end. You said Germans, good, we needed it. I think we're going to drop some... Oh, he just got shaken this round. So we are going to auto-rally. Hopefully he won't die. We're going to auto-rally. And he rolls a 6. I think that's good. Yep, that's good. And he's shaken, so he's going to come back to the medic. That's about it. He's got a 7. I think he makes it, of course. Op phase. So let's go with, what do we need to do first? He's always hidden. Preempt is pretty good. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? We are going to activate. We're going to activate everyone. So it should. So he's going to activate him. So he's going to move. He's going to move there. Okay, and then these guys. I should have him activated, and he should be able to fire here. Oh, 41% chance of fire. Wow. We'll take it. Got shot yet? 4-1. Looks good. +4. Shaken. Shaken. Not stirred. Gotcha. Alright, hey, it's better than nothing. At least the leader's out of it for a while. I think that was a good one. We got our broken unit out of the way, or shaken unit out of the way. And hopefully that won't be anything. Firepower +2, bridge 0. Wow, those guys are destroyed. Yeah, I'm getting casualties every single time I take a morale check. It's not really fun. Alright, we're just gonna have to charge units. Alright, let's go. Fire the tank. No chance of effect. He has the fire those guys across the way. No LOS. No LOS. Fire. Ooh, snake eyes. That should hit, right? 2-6. Shaken. Yes. No effect. Wow. No effect. Come on. Roll something high. Wow. Really? 2 + 4 is not going to do much. Oh, is assault fire? I thought it was like a regular fire. In that case, the anti-tank gun is just going to blow him up if he moves. So we may take that shot anyway. We'll go to I don't think he's got he doesn't have LOS, these guys, right? So we might as well move up, right? So we've got that guy there. Okay, why can't he move there? That's not a Bokash Hex side. He should be. Maybe he can't move through the brush. I don't want to move over there. The anti-tank is going to kill me. Alright, so we're just going to end his impulse. Oh, wow. Okay. He could see through the bridge? Maybe the wreck causes LO incisions. Let me see. It doesn't say anything about the wreck. Okay. Alright, so we need to fire this before we get destroyed. We know LOS to him. It can't. 0% chance of spotting. And we should be able to shoot him, but we're not going to have an effect. 8's going to miss. Machine guns. And he's got +1 foxholes and high side terrain? Okay, let's move it. Since he can see me, I might as well drive him straight across the bridge. I lost 2 squads in that. Are you kidding me? Let's just blitz this guy. Let's just blitz this. This guy hasn't fired yet. Why? Why can't I shoot them? Hold on, I'm just escape. Resume game. I can activate these guys. Why can't I oh, because they're melee. Yeah. Gotcha. Those guys moved. Let's just move some of these guys up. He should. Why? Move 4. I want this guy. I want that guy. And why can't... There we go. Let's select this X. Select that guy. There we go. 2-4. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright. Still think the counter interface is not a problem. That guy there. Yeah, we're going to blast you. We're going to blast you with this guy. Die. Die, maggot. Wounded. Good deal. Shaken. Not stirred. He's going to finish you off, you maggot. Not sure why he's leaving the heavy cover. Okay, those guys are pretty much out of it. So we've got squad. That's a lot. Good lord, they're adjacent too. All right. So let's the Germans. He's fired. That's melee. Let's move this guy. Over into melee. 1, 2, 3. Why can't we move there? I can't afford to go there. He's going to shoot me because he'll win the initiative next round. Not sure why can't we win. Okay. I think maybe it's 2 points to go to melee. That should be tons of hindrances, right? I think I got away with that one. Holy moly. Okay, so we select this hex. Who's this guy? Well, the half squad. So let's go boom. Boom. Don't select those guys. And we'll just fire back. 4 against his 5, not going to affect him. We need to roll 2 higher than him just to do anything. Alright, so that'll end that impulse. No, I don't really care about that. I shouldn't hit anything. Click on this one here. The medic needs to go. Oh my god, dog, I just let you out. The medic's gonna go up on the bridge. And impulse. He's running away. Do we have anybody else in here? We have him. He's gonna go here. 1 second, let my dumb dog back in. Stop. 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 In and out, in and out. Okay. So turn 3, forget 2 turns to take H5. So we need some guys that stay alive. Units in hex, we've shaken a couple units, so we're doing okay. Once we break this hex, once we shake these guys in that hex, it's game over. But he's got a hero, of course he's got a hero generator there. What's he got? Probably some sort of badass skill. Speedy, I'm not sure. He's not moving, so speedy's irrelevant. This guy, we have somebody to move. Shaken? No, the hero. The hero can move, right? If they stay there, they die. They're there. That's why we pay them. Screw it. We'll go for it. Germans. Okay, good deal. Okay, we need to auto rally. That's not going to do it. That will do it. And give me another one. That'll do it. That's good. Very good. Hopefully we get some smoke out of these guys. Good job, medic. Medic's... the medic's good. Medic's good. Love the medic. Love that. Love that. Love that counter because it allows you to rally troops without using a leader, which are very important for movement. So I love the concept of medic in a tactical game. I think it's very good idea. I've played a couple of tactical games and there hasn't been a medic. That's a good idea. Right there. Right up there. So we are going to continue. Actually, we'll just unbutton this. We'll do that in the whatever. So, oh, he's gonna rally over there. Let's drop some mortars on that bad boy over there. Let's blow him to hell. He's in a foxhole. I don't really care. Let's drop this guy. No, give me that guy. I guess we're out of mortar fire though, huh? How about give me him, and 26% chance of effect. That's like this guy. That is a 14%. That's same firepower, and I have a better chance because it's not coming out of bocage. We'll take it. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Fire. Left mouse button to fire. Oh, out of range of a usable weapon. Ah, okay. Why does it have a 26% chance of effect then? that needs to turn into 0. If it's out of range, it needs to turn into 0% chance. That way I don't click on it forever acting. And the fired button should have a big X on it. It should not show up. Okay, I'll throw that as a bug. That's just an interface issue, because when it's highlighted like that, everything on the computer should be automated. So therefore, I should be able to fire if my fire trigger is like on him. It shouldn't show up. It should show, there should be a no LOS or out of range like highlighter bouncing up and down like the fire thing is, like this fire thing is here. On that fire thing there, that should be whatever the target is out of range. When I click on it, it should pop up out of range or out of LOS or whatever. So that would be more useful. Let's click on him. He's going to be out of range. He's not out of range. I need to spot him though. What we are going to do is we're going to bait this SOB. We're going to bait him with my hero. Actually, we need the squad to drop some smoke if he's able to. It's actually a half squad. Smoke. Success! Oh my god. Okay, so then we're going to go. We're gonna go the whole way. Okay, we need a low. We need a low roll, low roll, low roll, low, 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 low. I wish it would show the roll like next to your guy, or just a little bit bigger. So he fired already, right? Let's go for it. Let's go for it, baby. And then we could. Oh, I'd love to go that way. If we go here, he's just going to jump me close combat. Or fire point blank. I don't want to get fired point blank. So we're across the bridge. AT guns over here. That's his covered arc. Preempt skill. Let's go preempt. I'm not sure who we're preempting. But the hero is going to... what can we do? Only the hero can be selected, right? Let's run that hero up there. Let's go. Yep. Screw it. Screw it. We're just going to preempt him. Of course, point blank, he hits them. Of course, he's shaken. $15, $37. This guy's a pain in the ass. We're gonna get 2 shots. We need to kill this guy. Man, I need to roll more than a 2. And impulse. This guy will be point blank. He'll be shaken at this point. Problem. Can't be 5 to 2. I'm just gonna lose that every single time. Oh, I guess we can only generate 1 hero. I'm good with that. The medic may have to go up there. It's going to be interesting. We are going to fire point blank on this sucker. Ooh, 37? No, we're going to escape. We're going to melee him. Don't care. He's dead. Gotta get that anti-tank. I spent 3 squads killing that sucker. Can you believe it? This leader needs to we can go medic, leader. Okay, let's go. He hasn't moved. What? Oh, and impulse, because I jumped too close. Oh, sorry, my bad. I'm jumping the gun. Jumping the gun. Don't jump the gun. Don't really care. It's impossible to hit at that range. Don't really care about that. Wait. Machine gun fire. What is this guy? What does this guy have? He's got a bunch of dudes. All right. Can we fire at that? It's out of range. Out of range, right? Out of range. Sorry, he's out of range. I would love it. I would love it if we could change the size of that font of that box. You can change the size of the box, but it really doesn't change the font size. I mean, maybe it does. Maybe it does. I just wish you could change the font size without changing the size of the box. Because I love the map. I want to appreciate the map, and the closer you get in, the better it is. So I just want to be able to do that. We need to get these guys across. So I think he should be able to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just move smoke. Boom, boom. That way, if he moves there, I could blast him. How does he roll 3 every single roll? I can't believe it. Okay, that's gone. That's good. We need to bait that shot out. We need this to be moved to there. Okay, I think if we just shove guys across the bridge, we're okay. He's waiting for my tank. Keep waiting, baby. I'm gonna move the leader. Actually, hold on. What's my leader? He is assaulter. I need him up in the front. So let's go. Let's go. Can we do assault move? No, we'll just move. All of his guys have moved. We're good with that. I think I'm going to move the medic back. Medic front can get that guy going. If he's not going, next turn is the last turn anyway. So we need the medic up front is what we need. He's going to really earn his pay this time. This unit back here is out of the game. Because even if I get him going, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess I could pop the leader there. This guy needs to come out. So we'll just move him. 5. That's it. Everyone's going to be dropping smoke on the bridge. Leader's going to move here because next turn we can move 6 and get on the victory condition hex. And our tanks will have to come and blast past that AT gun. The wreck will give us... and we are buttoned up, right? So we'll unbutton. And can we... oh, he's just out of overrun range. We're gonna button. Yep. In your face, baby. In your face with that tank. He's gonna have to fire. He's gonna have to fire both. I'm shoving both my tanks across. He's gonna move. Tanks are cramming across. He's gonna end impulse. He's unbuttoned. He's gonna be doomed if he gets shot at. This guy's shaking. Nothing we can do about that. Again, let's see if we can drop that. This unit should be able to move, right? And I can't. Left mouse button to move. I want to select him. And I can't drop the MG. Do you see this? I can't drop the MG for some reason. And Stefan said I should be able to do that. So for all intents and purposes, I think that's a bug. Not sure. Not sure. So he should be able to selecting him. I can't select the MG to like drop it, and I can't move off. So in that case, essentially what happens is, let's say I break this unit or I shake this unit. Oh, he's dismantled his weapon, which is good. Let's say this unit is shaken and well, his infantry unit is right here. Right, let's see, he has an infantry unit on top. Well, right here. Let's say this guy's alive, no melee. I'm shaken, I can't run away from him, and so he just moves on to me, kills me. I can't get away by just taking my hands off of the machine gun. I think that's a bug from what I understand from the feedback that I've been getting. So, you know what? This guy is shaken, right? I can't move him up too. Alright, we're good. we'll pass. Germans got initiative. Okay. Okay, rally phase. We are going to auto rally. Nope. Medic 12. That's not going to do anything. All right. That's a bit. Operations phase. Can we blast that AT gun? Can't spot him. 4.6%, 8.8%. Let's go if we go overrun. What's this overrun? 16.2%. Let's go. Let's button up. Overrun. Alright. So essentially it takes his shot out. And then I think that he's going to just turn. That's it. I don't care about firing on him. He's shaken. He has no effect on the game. I'm going to escape. So I don't really care about him. That I might care about. He's got one. We'll let him get a little closer. A tank can't see him. 2, 14% chance. Why can't he shoot at him? To a tab. Tank can shoot at him. 14. And we're gonna pass again. He's gonna jump on here and jump my medic, and then we'll go point blank. And then we'll go point blank on it. Yeah. And then now we shoot. Now we have to shoot. So if we shoot him, he's 0.5. We're gonna shoot the tank first. So we're gonna tab the tank, tab, and then we're gonna shoot the tank. 7 to hit. Looks like a miss. Target number is less than 7. I roll 7. Oh, it's my roll. 8 to 6 plus 2. Shaken, good. Plus 2 shaken. No effect. Okay. I think he's done moving. I think. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I don't think he can move anymore. So, okay. Good deal. So we are 14% on him. I'm not going to bother because he's got the guys at the fire. So we're done with that. Pass number 1. We are going to fire our HMGs. It's this guy. Get lucky. 2's not going to do it. So no problem. And the impulse, we're going to take the shot. Not going to fire on that guy. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. He can't do anything. This is the last turn. He can't do anything, so we're just going to escape. Nope. Don't care about that. These guys, he's shaken, so he can't do anything. This guy can. 2, 3, 4. I can melee that. That's a 0 to 3. I'm gonna escape that. We're gonna do the hero and melee on that. The hero's gonna be +1. Let's melee on the hero in the bunker. He's gotta shoot me. 5, of course. 5, 6, 7, 8. Of course he hits. Of course he hits my guys. Okay. And his impulse, we have other units. Will never hit. Never ever hit. Way too far. We're going to take him. And, oh, I guess it's overstacking now. Escape. We're going to take him and do nothing, I guess. Actually, we could take these guys. And I should be able to move them back, right? I can't move them back? Is that moving away from enemy? Let me just move here. I don't care if they die. It doesn't really. If he fires there, that means everyone else will be fine. Don't really care. Casualties are irrelevant. An impulse. Don't really care about him. We can move here. And impulse. I think they've all fired, right? Yeah, they've all fired. We'll go. I guess you can't overstack at any times. So no LOS. No LOS. We shoot anybody. 8%. Let's take an 8% chance. Take a shot, hero. Oh, out of range. Sorry. Can you drop smoke? No, we'll just move up. And impulse. Overstacking is a problem. We'll attempt smoke. The hell. Failure. He's done. And impulse. And we'll just pass. Alright. Kellam's Bridge of easy victory. I don't mind his setup. The setup across the bridge isn't bad. You kind of have to spread out. Maybe the American setup could be centralized on the bridge. Have everyone have line of sight. A foxhole over here is irrelevant. The only thing a foxhole here, it does nothing. Have your machine gun here, so he's got the range to shoot these guys. I think you need to put your foxhole here, or just put it behind the bocage. Put nothing on this side. Just put everything in the bocage here, so when the big and put guys back here. I think the American setup back here could be awesome, because you could just set up guys, you know, like right here and here and whatever. Have your leadership, everyone's kind of together. If the tanks come in, you close assault them. Your AT gun's fine right there. I have no problem with the AT gun there. It's a pretty decent spot. If you want, you could probably put your AT gun over here in this location, right up in the upper corner, right here, because he can cover the entire flank and he can cover the bridge. He's got all shots on the bridge. The range is the range, so he has the entire bridge covered for the tanks, and he's got half the map covered for the tanks as well. That's where I would put the AT gun. As a matter of fact, that's where I'm going to submit. I'm going to try and submit a setup for the Americans for that, because this setup is kind of weak. He needs all firepower. All you really have to do for the Germans in this scenario, rush one guy at a time. Well, try and soften a couple guys up on the other side, and once 2 or 3 squads are shaken, he doesn't have enough leaders because they're not all together that he can rally them, then you can just shunt guys off one at a time across the bridge, take shots, pull them back, throw the medic on him, take shots across the bridge, pull them back, throw the medic on, take shots. Get your HMGs on the flanks, the blast guys that might be moving around. They don't really need to be in cover. So do that. I think you're firing out of bocage is -1. Don't understand that, but okay, we're there. I'm fine. We're there. So you need those HMGs firing. I think I did an okay job. He did get a shake it on me. Not a problem. This guy did really well down here with the bazooka. Oh my god, look at this zoom, dude. I mean, look at that. This is stupid. You never see this you always lose resolution. This is awesome. You know, my MG42 right here. That's awesome to have in a game. That's awesome. I like playing the game because I get to see my little guys. I get to see Plasman. I get to see his face. I get to see a burning Rex. I like it when shit explodes. This AT gun, he's firing, and the effects are good. I don't think they're overdone. The smoke is absolutely fantastic. I don't think the effects are overdone whatsoever. I think they're just enough to keep it counter-based, turn-based, tactical-based, like you're playing the board game, but just a little bling. It's like playing miniatures, and you put the little cotton ball on top of your blown-up tanks. That's what I like to see here. I think these icons, to be honest with you, although I know that's an acquiring target, maybe just a little bigger and put it like up here where there's no other information, so you can still see the counter. Just a little bigger. I mean, you could put a little chunky acquired there. No problem with that. The skill thing, not a problem, because you know that's a skill in the upper left corner. You could always just click the guy and then highlight the unit. Not a problem. And again, I've got my windows popping up real quick so I can read it quick. Not a problem. You don't even need to know what it is. Just as long as it's brown, that's fine. Actually, if you would put the bra in the middle, but the bra in there's fine. But the markers, again, the button up. My proposal for the button up marker is not here. Don't put it here. Make it like the turret. The turret's already spun. It says buttoned on the turret, right? No problem. Get rid of the button. Get rid of the other button counter. The acquiring. I would like to have the acquiring marker that's blocking the gun, although you know what direction it's going. That's blocking the gun. Put the acquired like over here where there's or down here at the Panzer 35 or over here, maybe right here even. Actually put it right here because that's where your weapons are. Put the acquiring right here and leave our turret so we can see the turret. And that's my opinion. You could probably make the turret a little bigger. Make the turret a little bigger. I think you can make that counter. Hell, make it just kind of chiseled like a turret. Make it like a turret counter, shaped as a turret. Therefore, when you turn it, and if you can make it the same size, right? But highlight it. You see how it's kind of shaded brown, shaded white, and you know that that's a counter. Have the same effect, but just put that around the turret and angle it to the side that you can make a definitive thing to make it really stand out as a turret. That's simply just a graphics change. I don't think it would be that difficult. Placement of the counters, not difficult. These are just when acquiring and put at, you know, grid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 for acquiring markers, grid 2, 5 for buttoned up. Those can be adjusted. That's my opinion. Again, buttoned up. I don't really think you need it buttoned up on the counter. I think it would be better if there was a CE counter on the thing, because most of the time you're fighting buttoned up, depending on what type of troops you're fighting. So therefore, it's kind of redundant. Right now, what you see on the tank is what you get. It looks like it's buttoned up, so therefore it is buttoned up. So therefore, if you have an unbuttoned counter, you could actually like pop this counter and have a commander on top of it. That's what I would do. That's a bling. That's bling later on that you can adjust. That's what my suggestion would be. It would make it look really good instead of... It takes it one step away from the counter-based and one more step to personally being like an active tank. Again, love the zoom. I mean, look at the zooms. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. The amount of detail is just ridiculous. So, I just love what the game offers in terms of zoom. The zoom is really easy. You can zoom way out. Look at the major, like if you have a big map, major tactical, and then you want to look at the action, you know, I think it's easy to scroll and you can zoom down to the nitty gritty. So, I appreciate the scroll zoom to be able to get what you're looking at. I think the ratio of zoom out to zoom in is perfect. If you like operating like this, you can do that. I don't. I like getting a little closer. I wish it would scroll that way. I like when the action's here, I want to get on top of the action, and you can't even do that on a board game. You can't get this close on a board game. It's like you're going, you know, your head's over the board. So and your opponent's just gonna smash your head on the table. Good. I think this is again with the typical American setup here where they're spread out. I think it's a free win for the Germans. They don't really need to care about the tanks. Actually, if the tanks go up there and blow up, they provide cover, +2 cover, by the way, which is probably the best cover on the map. So I'm going to submit an American setup where they're more concentrated on the bridge, and it makes it more of a bridge too far sort of thing where they're fighting across the bridge. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time on Stu's replay of Lock and Load Tactical Digital. Take care, guys, and have fun playing.